see. Are we on? It's always confusing when I do this in another spot because I usually move my computer around. Let's see. Is everything on? I hope so. I hope so. Hello, lovely folks. Hello, hello. Welcome to a very cozy, or I hope it's going to be cozy, fireplace live stream where we'll be doing some painting and some relaxing and maybe a little bit of chatting. I will most definitely be chatting. I am, however, very tired, so I have absolutely no idea what will be coming out of my mouth today. In all honesty, I don't think it will be wise. I don't think it will be much of any help to anything, but I just hope that we can have a good time together and cozy up, find some peace. Those are the intentions, at least. I am also not ready. Like, I was scrambling to get myself... I've spent like 2 hours getting all my office stuff downstairs into the living room to set everything up, and I'm still not done. I was supposed to have a couple of things going on before I got started. Now I have to do it whilst we're streaming, but... Okay, so, hello. Shall we start this again? That was like, I completely ambushed you. Let me see. I have a chat open here where I can see things and everything looks okay so far. There we go. How do we do this? Let's see. Just give me a minute. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah. So, hello again. That's probably the third time I've said it now. I will be working on my Gifts of Love paintings today. Now, if you're new here or if you haven't heard of the Gifts of Love thing that I did last year, it was basically that I had the idea of creating tiny paintings that you could gift as a token of love. So I hand painted, I think it was a total of 25 or 30 paintings with 5 different designs that you could buy to give to someone you love. And it just had like, they had very special names and there was like a special meaning behind them. And I thought, I'd like to do it again this year because I had the best time creating those. It also was the first time I tried selling my art in any shape or form. And yeah, I want to do it again this year. Now things are a little bit different this year because I realized that painting 30 paintings, though if they're tiny, like that's a lot. I have a lot going on right now and I've painted my butt off this year. So the plan is I will be making the Gifts of Love, the tiny paintings, but I will be making prints of them. So I'll have like a set amount of prints that I'll be making from them, but they will still be hand painted. They will still be made with so much love and so much care. And I'm starting today. Okay, so in that case, I need to find whatever it is that I need. Oh, I've forgotten something. Also, something that I didn't take into consideration was that I'm sitting very close to the fireplace, and this fireplace is very hot. So I'm probably going to be sweating my butt off for the entire stream. I should have thought that through, but I'm gonna sit here and endure the heat for your sake, for the coziness. I'm also wearing my PJs because I can't bother dressing up or anything for these streams because they're supposed to be cozy. So I got my I'm not sure if you can see that. Is that like a leopard print? I think it's like a green leopard print or something. I'm wearing those and I just need my sketchbook. Let's see. So I got my sketchbook. So the thing that I was supposed to do before the stream was to trace my sketches, these ones, onto paper, and I haven't gotten to that yet. So that's what we're going to start with today. And also, if you're working on something cozy and want to share what it is, or if you have some cozy life updates or anything you'd like to talk about, please write it in the comments. That's always very nice. And yeah. I'm not sure how much talking I'll be doing It's like this double-edged sort of when I'm tired. I either talk way too much or I don't talk at all. So we're gonna see what it will be today. I only have 3 designs so far, so I'd like to make 5 different ones, and I only have, wait, can I? It's a bit hard to see what's going on, but that might be out of focus, and I don't have my autofocus on, so I'm not sure if you can see that properly, but I got 3 different motifs. How do you call that? So I'll be working, like, if I'm very productive for this stream, I'll manage 2 paintings. If I'm not productive at all, I might end up just with some color swatching. So again, we're just gonna see how this goes. I think I'll also have like the main goal of making the, how do you call it, the mock-up. So I'll be painting them, but I'll probably be painting the same one again, just so I can feel the freedom of playing with my colors and not have the pressure of making this really good. That just keeps the joy in it for me. I like when I have like an idea, I like to paint it twice. The first time is to teach myself how to paint the painting, and then the second time is for me to really pour my heart and soul and everything, all the good vibes in it, you know? So what I have here, I think this is going to be a chatty stream because I've already talked a lot. What I have here is my light table, which my wonderful future sister-in-law gifted me for my birthday. And this is absolutely brilliant because I can use this to trace my sketches onto my watercolor paper. Now, what I didn't think about was that I am sitting pretty far from all kinds of electrical circuity things. Right. Okay. I guess that's the lovely part of having a very relaxed, non-serious stream, because then I can just mess things up like the way I do now. Ooh, I thought maybe I can listen to music too. I'm not listening to music. You guys have all the lovely music. I don't. Maybe I should put my headphones on so I can listen to some music as well. So for this year's themes, we have 2 mice sitting by a fireplace, drinking a cup of tea and enjoying each other's company. It's also the only one that I have a title for so far, which is The Simple Things. The 2 mice are sitting there by the fireside enjoying the simple things. Then we have a mother moose with a baby moose who are stargazing over the mountaintops looking at the moon. And then we have a fox and a bird ice skating. Then I also have two sausage dogs eating spaghetti, like, you know, what's that movie again? Lady and the Tramp? Lady and the Tramp, I think? I kind of got inspired by their idea, but I'm mixing it with Oop and Bam Bam. And if you don't know who Oop and Bam Bam are, those are my 2 sausage dogs. So Bam Bam is my little male dog, and Oop is my little girl dog. And so I was like, I'm gonna combine Lady and the Tramp with Oop and Bam Bam. So Oop and Bam Bam are gonna be eating spaghetti from the same plate. That is also one of the motives, or one of the painting ideas. And then the last one is, I had another one. Oh yeah, it's a penguin visiting a polar bear in an igloo with like, and the penguin is holding like a lantern with an acorn as a light. That's the last idea. So we got the fox, the bird, we got the mother moose with the baby moose, then we got 2 mice, we got Oop and Bam Bam eating spaghetti, and then we got the polar bear and the penguin. Those are the ones for this year. last year, what did I have? I think last year I had 2 hedgehogs in one, and I had a mouse and a squirrel in one. And then I had a mother bear and a baby bear stargazing. And I had Oop and Bam Bam, and they were like sitting in the same jumper, so they were wearing the same jumper, like snuggling with each other. I think that was it from last year. Yeah. So it's like, there's something so cozy about making cozy art, about making cozy things, and I'm like, who is this person who says that? Because I used to be such a perfectionist with everything that I do, and I've come to that point in my art journey where I just want to enjoy it, and I just want to have fun with it, and play around with it, and have I want it to be a highlight in my life. And having that approach to art now just brings the joy out in everything for me. Anyway, I keep on, hey Donna! Oh, it's so nice to have you here, and thank you for liking the scene. I have put a lot of effort into setting this up. But yeah. But I hope it's worth it, because when we didn't intend for it. Gosh, I'm going on a rant already, and I haven't even traced my sketch yet. We're off to a good start. When we bought this fireplace, when you see the big window, we were like, this looks like a TV. So we don't really, we have a TV. We have a TV, but we don't watch it. We use it for movies and stuff like that, but we don't watch TV in general. And in the living room, we have the fireplace as the TV, as the entertainment. So we read books on our couches and on our couch, and then we watch the fireplace instead of the TV. So we were very pleased when we found this fireplace with such a big window. Anyway, can someone please tell me to shut up, because hey! Hey Lissa! And hey Princess Appaloosa, it's been a long time. I'm so happy that you're here too. Thank you for joining. You guys make me so happy. Thank you for being here with me. Okay, but yeah, can someone please tell me to shut up so that I actually get my sketch going? This is, okay. Wait. I need to think. What do I need? I need this thing for the electricity. Oh, I was also thinking, I have my little puppy cam up today. I'm not sure, do you guys want puppy cam? I have one puppy over there, and then I have one puppy over there, and I have the camera over there. So if I do like this, let's see. There we got a little oopie. We can have it on for now. Let's see. There's Mupa. You are probably also very warm. Hey, honey. You want to share your cuteness with the world? Yeah. Anyway, let me just trace this. I might have to pop out of the frame for a minute, just because my electricity circuity things are outside of the camera angle view. So let's see. Let's see. There we go. How does this work? This is definitely going to be a sweaty stream. I'm feeling it already. I have this wall of heat that's just hitting the back of my back. That's hitting the back of my back? That's hitting my back. A wall of heat that's hitting my back. So if you see me here in 10 minutes and sweat is just dripping off my face, it's just because of the fireplace. But again, I shall endure it for your sake. Okay, let's see. No, I'm just gonna go here for a minute, and I'm just gonna fix my sketch. I still have everything on, so you should hear me pretty well. Let's see. Oh! Thank you! You saved me! My man saved the stream. Or, well, my man saved the part where I want to be sketching my my thing, because he got me this thing. So now, let's see. He's the absolute best. If I forget something, he doesn't. And so things always end up going well because he remembers the things that I forget. Now I just need to do this. Okay. Okay. Well, at least I can sit halfway in frame. Whoop. Excuse the chaos. Ladies and gentlemen, I am all over the place. But we're embracing that, right? We're embracing chaos and authenticity and just being who we are in the moment. Those kind of things. So at least I can sit here for now. Can you see me? Yeah, you can see me. Great. Not that that is strictly necessary, but there we go. Okay. Let me just have a sip of this. Yeah, Lisa, yeah, you were right. Extension cord. That's exactly what it got me. That was exactly what I needed. And that was exactly the thing my brain couldn't think of. So. Right. Okay, so what this does, you probably know what it does already, but like that, which is really cool. It is such a handy thing to have. Now, mind you, you don't need it because I've spent the majority of my paintings before I got this thing from my lovely sister-in-law. I just use Windows, which works great, which works almost just as well. So, but I think this is slightly more convenient, at least for me. Let's see. It seems like I also have a habit to do all my streams from the floor. Now that I think of it, I'm always on the floor. I'm always sitting. Let's see, there we go. Whoop. Okay. Got this, got this. And then I just like, oh, whoop. I can't show you, my cord is too short. Let me just trace this. Let's see. Ooh, anyways, what are you guys working on? How has your day been? How has your week been? Give me all the updates now that I have the opportunity to talk to you. Please share whatever you wish to share with me, because I'm really, like, it so easily becomes like a monologue. It is a monologue because I'm the only one talking, but like, I'd love to hear how you are. So if you'd like to share, please do. Let's see. There we go. Right. Things are not going to plan. I don't have any... What is this called? I don't have any... This is not ink. What's it called when you have a pencil with like... That's not ink. It has the... When you have like a... Oh, God. It's a pencil, but it's like a pencil that you click on and then you have this like... That stuff that comes out. What is that? Oh yeah, mechanical pencil. Thank you, Donna. Graphite. There we go. That was what I was getting at. Telling you my brain is not working today. Ooh, I completely forgot that Inktober is going on. That's so fun, Donna. Right. Do you feel like, are you exhausted after this whole month of drawing? Or do you feel fulfilled? It's really impressive though that you've been managing to do this for the entire month. That makes me think of that I actually haven't painted I haven't painted anything outside of my little art and healing kit project since summer. So I haven't painted anything with new colors in what, 3 months or so? Oh gosh, I'm putting myself on the spot here. All of a sudden I'm gonna start painting something completely new on the stream. But I can do it. This is just for fun. let me just take a moment here to get my sketch in. I think I'm gonna start with the fox and the bird today. For now, I'm most excited to paint that one just because I have like a clear color palette in mind. So we're starting with that. We're starting easy. And I'm trying to stay quiet so that I actually make some progress here. I'm not very good at talking and doing things at the same time, it seems. Multitasking. I'm not good at multitasking. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. We're getting there. Currently just tracing in a little cute little scarf that my bird is wearing. And then I gotta add in the wings. There we go, almost there. So for this one, I think I'm really want to test out the color palette with a lot of purple and blue and orange, and have this like very, yeah, I think like all the tiny paintings are winter themed, but then I'd like to be able to have very different wintry color palettes for each of them, just because I love experimenting with color and see how much difference and nuance I can create, even though it's like the same season. And the goal is also to, like, it's winter, but it's not specifically Christmas themed, so that, you know, you don't, if someone were to purchase them, it's not something that you only put up during Christmas. You can have it up anytime you just want to feel a little bit of love. That is the thought behind it. Let's see. Sorry, I'm almost there. I should have done this before the stream, but yeah, okay. I'll try to make it work next time. For now, we're just gonna do it like this. Okay, that should be enough. There we go. Oh. Wait, okay, let's turn that off. Let's put this away. Let's finally start doing some of the creative stuff I was talking about that we were supposed to be doing. There we go. Oh shoot, I didn't trace the measurements. Ooh, that's really cool, Donna. Donna is saying that she's writing around the prompts. then do 31 drawings, filming the inking portion of it, and then doing a daily short. Geez, woman, where do you get the energy from? That's insane. That's really impressive. Wait, now I have to find that. Okay, after the stream, I will see where you've done all these drawings, because this is incredible. Wow, I'm really impressed, because I would not be able to post and draw and write and ink something and film it for 31 days in a row. Yeah, I get why you're exhausted. But it's also really lovely to hear that you're fulfilled and that it actually gives you all the good feelings that art is supposed to give you. So, these kind of stories make me happy. Lissa, what are you working on? Or what have you been working on lately? I'd love to hear that. And Princess Appaloosa, how are you doing? I feel like I haven't heard from you in a while, so I hope you're doing okay. Oh, okay, so Donna, you have a channel. Wait, you can try post a link. See if it works. I don't know. I haven't tried it before, but see if you can do that. I'd love to see it. I'm not sure if I can go on it whilst I'm on here, but I will definitely revisit it after. Give me a second. I just need a ruler. Excuse my very unfancy PJ pants. Okay. I swear we're almost getting to the art part now. We're getting there. We're getting there. I got my fox. I got my bird on ice skates. I also, for some stupid reason, drew it on the middle of the paper. Anyway. So all of these tiny paintings will be 6 centimeters wide and 8 centimeters tall. So they are really small. I forgot to add the measurements. There you go. That's a very cheesy smile, Lissa. You didn't answer my question. You're just giving me a cheesy smile. What does that mean? Does that mean you're doing good? Does it mean you're making art? Or does it looks kind of secretive. Now I'm curious. Okay. We are now currently how many minutes into the stream? And I've spent the last not that it matters, but I've spent like the last half hour or something trying to get this tiny little sketch on a piece of paper. But we've gotten there. So that means we're making progress. Although it be slow, we are making progress. So okay. I'm just gonna take a couple of deep breaths. Feel free to join me if you'd like. Deep breaths are very soothing. So I'm just gonna breathe in deeply for a couple of times. And breathe it out. I'm telling you, trying to set up this little business, for those of you who don't know, I'm building a tiny art and healing business, which is launching in a week. And I'm just scrambling to get everything together. I don't even have a website yet, and I'm starting to feel it. My brain is slowly starting to unravel. And I have no idea how I'm going to get anything done in time. But I try to just remind myself that I need to keep on breathing and telling myself it's fine. If things aren't finished in time, that's okay. If things need to wait, that's okay. The most important thing is that I just get the stuff out there and then we take it from there. I'm not aiming for perfection. I'm just aiming for doing my best, and that just has to be enough. But yeah, deep belly breaths are really helping me through this. Oh, thank you, Lissa. Oh, I'm sorry, Donna. YouTube ate it. Yeah, no, I don't see anything. But, what? Oh, aren't you a part of our Discord server? Because you can easily post it there. Oh, sorry. Wait, I just hit the microphone. Sorry. Are you guys okay? I'm sorry. Oh no, I hate that. I hope I didn't scare the crap out of you. Shoot. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, okay, good. Post it there if you'd like, because then we can definitely see it. I don't know why. Oh, I think like YouTube eats it for how do you call it? I don't even know, security measures or something? Or maybe I have restrictions going on? I'm not sure. I should probably go check my restrictions. Okay, let's get to the thing why we're actually all here, which is the painting part. I have my wonderful set of Rembrandt watercolors. Now I didn't think about that I don't have very good lighting in here, so I don't actually see half of the colors that are in my pan. Okay, it's official. I'm just going to be making a test piece because things are definitely gonna go wrong because I can't see my own colors, and that's highly inconvenient. I also need toilet paper. Oh yeah, definitely, Donna. No, you're right. Donna is saying that if I were doing a live stream, I wouldn't like it if random people started spamming my chat with their links. No, true. I should be able to like... Yeah, no, I guess not. I should be able to give you permission somehow, but I have no idea how to do that. So we're saving that for another time. But Discord definitely works, and we will definitely see it in there. What am I missing? Toilet paper. Okay. Wait a minute, I just need some toilet paper. I'm not going to the toilet, I just need it for my painting. Everyone always says that you need like paper towels to work with when you work with watercolors, but honestly toilet paper works just fine, and that is usually what I have on hand. I always forget to buy paper towels. So the mission is to get this. I'm not sure, can you see that? Will it even focus? Probably not. Well, right there I have a fox and a little birdie, and they are ice skating together. And the fox is wearing a cape, and the bird is wearing a hat and a scarf. And they are supposed to be in this enchanted, beautiful enchanted forest on a lake. And I really want to be using the colors orange, purple, maybe blue, very bluish, and some white, maybe lavender. These kind of colors. And I don't think I've made a painting with those kind of colors before, so this is going to be interesting. It's going to be like a sunset-y theme, so warm light streaming through the trees. Ooh, I'm kind of feeling the pressure right now. Like I said, I haven't painted something properly for myself in like 3-4 months or something. The little collection thing is like a lot of greens and browns and yellows, and so I haven't painted with any other colors but those for 3 months. So let's see if I still know any other colors to work with. Do we still have music? Let's see. Oh, we still have music. Good. I think the playlist that we're currently listening to is like 40 minutes, I hope. So if you all of a sudden are missing the music, please let me know. I'm not wearing headphones, so I can't hear what's going on with the music. Maybe it suddenly starts playing techno or something. we have this like, gosh, that's so embarrassing. In Discord, we sometimes have these chatty sessions, so you can like join a voice chat and we can actually talk together. And we've done some creative sessions there as well. And you can use this bot that plays music from your Spotify. So you pick like your your playlist, and then this bot is playing that. But for some reason, it just throws in the most random songs at times. So I've been like putting on the music that you're listening to now. That's usually what I've been playing. And then all of a sudden it starts playing this kind of club music. It just puts on a song. And it's just like, I don't even have a playlist with that kind of music in it. But it just started playing this club or this techno, like so completely not my style. But it's embarrassing because I'm the one who activated the bot to play the music. So it looks like, you know, I actually have this music in my playlist, which I don't. And you just have to take my word for it. But yeah, so we're just painting peacefully. And all of a sudden you have this like party music that blasts through the speakers. Oh, Lord. Yeah, Lisa, it would be fun if we, you know, were in kind of a dancing mode. Or like, yeah, dancing mode. But we were not. And I was supposed to be like the host of some peaceful creative time. So I've kind of been resenting using that music bot for quite some time now. Okay, opa. Come on. Du barn? Ska vi ta det? Oh yeah. Hey, Lucy. Take that off. You don't need a sweater when we're lying in front of the fireplace, huh? Whoop. You're toasty. Whoop. You're toasty. Are you a little toasty? Yeah. Okay, so I got everything set up and now I just need to find... It's time for some colors! Finally! Finally some colors. Let's do that. Now again, I can't see half of the colors that I have on my palette because of my lighting situation. So, also, if you need a palette for your watercolors that has a lot of space, do not go to art stores. Please, I beg you, do not go to art stores. Go to thrift stores and look in the kitchen section. Look what I found a couple of weeks ago. This is just, I think this is like a taco tray. It was displayed as a taco tray. And the first thing I thought when I saw this thing was like, that is perfect for watercolors. And these are the only kind of things you find in a thrift store. So, yeah, if you need watercolor palette supplies, go to the thrift store. Anyway. Let's see. What else? I need my water. There we go. What do I need? I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing something, but maybe I don't. Oh well. Ooh, also a little tip. If you like using watercolors, use how do you call this in English? A pipette? In Norwegian it's a pipette. The kind of things that give you like droplets. So put that in your water and just add a couple of droplets to your watercolor paint so you can activate it easily. This was a game changer for me when I figured it out. Now I think I will probably spend a decent couple of minutes trying to figure out what kind of colors I have going on here. Ooh, I think I like that one. And I also need to fill up some, it seems. Oh, that is so nice, Donna. I will definitely check it out after the stream. That is so exciting. I'm really curious to see how on earth you've managed to do this 31-day thing. Well, we're not completely there yet, but we're almost there yet. I would be utterly and completely freaking out if we were at the end of October right now. Because like I said, I have nothing ready for my little launchy thing that happens next week. But, let's see. Oh yeah, that makes me think of, if any of you who are hanging out here right now would love to join a lovely creative community space where we talk about anything artsy, foodsy, carpets and books and coziness, we have a very lovely Discord community, and the link is in the description. So if you want to see what Donna is up to, you can go into Discord and find it there. Am I getting good at promoting these kind of things? I'm trying my best. I'm like, I remember when I started the Discord thing, I was like, I have no idea how to. I think it's getting better, but like finding the courage to let people and let you guys know that I have something I'd like to share with you, or I have something I'd like to show you. It's actually really hard. It's really hard to, I don't even want to call it promote it, just like share it. I've always had a difficulty with it. I think I'm getting better at it, but I don't know. I have no idea. It's still embarrassing, and I think it will always be embarrassing. Anyway, colors. Please, for the love of God, give us some colors. I'm starting out with a bit of blue. Oh, that's a nice blue. Okay, I have found my blue, so that's a good start. That's a good start. That's a beautiful blue. I'm not sure if you can see any of the colors. Wait, if I move my water, you might be able to see my colors. Oh, I'm so happy that you enjoy it, Princess Appaloosa. That makes my heart happy. That makes my heart very, very happy. With the little poppy cam, there's not a lot going on there because every time I put Oop or Bam Bam in front of the fireplace, they just like lay on their backs until it dies down. Their favorite wintry thing is the fireplace, and they will not move until another spot in the house is warmer, which is rare. Maybe I need to be doing some swatches. I might need some white with that. I think I also at some point need to figure out, because you guys can kind of see what's going on here, but have like a overhead setup or something somehow, so that if you'd be interested in seeing me actually do the painting, you know, then maybe that would be more beneficial than just having the camera pointing at my face all the time. But I'm not that technically skilled yet. I also just have one camera. And so this is what we're working with. Well, I have two cameras. I have the puppy cam, which is my webcam, and then I have my filming camera, which is the one you're looking at now. We got one blue. I want some yellow. There's just something, oh, as soon as I start mixing colors, there's just something that it starts tickling, or like I get butterflies in my stomach. I don't know why, but I love colors so much. It just makes me so happy. Strong, bright colors. Oh, it's the best thing. It's the best thing. I wanted some purple, but I'm not sure if this is the... that might be pretty. Ooh, that is really pretty. That is really pretty. Let's see what's... I think, oh yeah, I've also like given myself, it's quite the challenge because I usually don't have reference images. Especially with the colors, it's just like, I have kind of learned to put together or create a reference image by putting images together on my tablet that I have right there, and then kind of drawing it digitally, and then from that digital drawing, I draw it onto paper. But with colors, it's like, yeah, and with shading and with depth and all these kind of things, it's always a very mental process for me, and I have to do everything based on what I know about the principles of color and values and shading and light and these kind of things. So I just need to go with my brain into the bit of the skills part in my brain. I'm not really sure if I can actually reach that part of my brain today because I'm all over the place, but we're gonna try. Again, this is just gonna be a test painting. This will be a test painting, so if it doesn't turn out okay, that's completely fine. So I had the thought I think it's actually a couple of weeks ago now, but like, because this year I'm very excited because I feel like I've made so much progress with my internal process of creating art. And with that, I mean, I've made so much progress with, I've made so much progress with letting go of perfectionism. I've made so much progress with finding the fun and the joy in creating and letting go of demanding a certain result or have like a complete mental breakdown if it doesn't turn out the way that I'd hoped for, which I'll be honest, and that used to be me. Because I used to tie so much of my value to how good I made something. And I've had this ever since my childhood. Like, I used to play a lot of instruments, I used to sing, I used to write a lot, and be creative in general. And it was always so tied to my worth, because I haven't gone the typical road that the human being usually goes in society, which is like following your schools, getting your education, and then getting your job and these kind of things. I've never followed that typical path. And so because I hadn't done that, I never really found things to find my confidence in. And so I always felt that okay, since I haven't achieved what everybody else has achieved, you know, I had to show my worth differently. I had to show my worth through whatever else I'm doing, which in this case has been like the music and the writing and the art when I started making art. And funny enough, it's like, well, I guess, there are a lot of thoughts that pop into my brain, and I need to kind of like categorize them to see what brings my point forward and what is just excess noise. Because there are two points of this. Like, I've managed so well this year to let go of tying my worth to my creativity, which has opened so many doors just to find the joy in it. And I think that is because I realized how valuable it truly is to just live a peaceful life and be okay where I'm at and be okay with myself and love myself. These kind of things. Like, I've really grown when it comes to respecting and loving myself for who I am, and that I don't need to show my worth in any way, that I'm enough as I am. But I also, that's kind of why I started talking about it, the interesting point of AI. I know I just filmed a video about this as well, but I thought I'll pop it into this little stream as well, because I think that AI is horribly scary in most ways, but it also invites in a beautiful opportunity for creative people to not only see the value of hard work and learning new skills and learning a new craft, but also seeing the beauty of mistakes, seeing the beauty of an imperfect image, seeing the beauty in creating art that has things that could be better. Because at the end of the day, that just proves that it's human made. And that was just like a thought that popped up in my brain, was that, you know, when I see mistakes in my, let's take a Bob Ross here and say happy accidents. When I see happy accidents in my art now, I almost just like, I just get excited about it, because every little detail that goes wrong, and of course also the things that go right, just shows that human hands has made this art. It shows that it's real. It shows that there's a heart behind it. And I know that you know, we love art for what it looks like. We love art for how beautiful it looks, or the feeling that it gives, or the story that it tells. But I also think that we love art for the person who created it. So, you know, we love art because we know who is behind it. We love it because of the person who made it. Does that make sense? And so, yeah, because I thought, like, I love art. I love specific pieces. I love specific music pieces or canvas pieces or photography pieces because I know the person who took or made it. And that's what makes it special, and AI can never replicate that because AI isn't human, obviously. Right? And so I think just that thought has brought me back so much joy in making mistakes and just having fun, and you know, I'm still not painting. I'm still just talking. I'm still not painting, but who cares? But yeah, so when I see mistakes that I make now, I'm like, oh, this is a little signature. This is like Frederike's little signature of that she made this. And it just completely shift the perspective on making things. And now that everything can be generated and created in a heartbeat, maybe it's also a beautiful invitation to start seeing the effort that people actually put into art and making things. And this doesn't apply to just art either. In general, we can start really appreciating, because now we have such a like stark contrast to how fast and perfect everything can be in a heartbeat. Now we can see how much intense work and effort and heart and soul there has gone into people learning things and becoming good at things. So people might actually start getting some credit for what they've achieved or what they've done. Well, I'm babbling. Sorry, we're painting. I'm supposed to be painting. I've now just added the first layer of water on my painting. Yeah, you're right, Lissa. Like, it's just an interesting balance. And Lissa is saying that she's on the fence with AI art because she loves the technology and what it can provide for us. And she's also fed her own art into the AI, and it's amazing. So it has positive sides, and I think like people who might not have struggled with creativity might find a lot of joy in being able to generate and make these things in ways that they never thought they could. So it's like, yeah, AI is definitely like a double-edged sword. Is that what you say? But for me, it's like, it has just really made me appreciate my own mistakes in my art and seeing the beauty of it. Seeing the beauty of handmade stuff. So now the goal is to try and create a bit of a wintry, warm scene here with a bit of yellow. I'm just gonna, if this turns out horrible, I'm gonna blame it on the lighting. Because I have very non-preferable lighting situation going on. So I'm just like, if this turns out bad, we'll blame it on the lighting. Didn't I just talk about embracing my mistakes? Yeah, I did. Okay, I'll take it back. I'll embrace every part of this tiny painting right here. So, if there's anyone here who doesn't know what I'm working on, it is Tiny Gifts of Love. Tiny paintings, a collection of tiny paintings that I create to give specifically as a token of love to loved ones or to dear ones. And each tiny painting has like a little love theme in its shape and its form. Now I wanted a blue bird. But I got yellow on my bird and I wanted a blue bird, so that's going to be a green bird. I don't want a green bird. Let's try to avoid that. I might get a little quiet because I think I'm having a little bit of a harder time babbling when I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here. So excuse me if it gets a little... Yeah, maybe I have talked enough for a little while anyway. I always say that and then I go on like an even worse rant than the rant before. So... Ooh. I'm definitely having a hard time seeing my values and seeing what kind of hues I'm actually working with. I think I'm adding in some brown. I didn't want brown in this, but oh well. Yeah, happy accident. It's like, Bob Ross. Good old Bob Ross. I love his videos. I usually fall asleep to them. Happy little accidents. Oh wait. We got a dreaming Bam Bam. I can't talk too loud. Wait, I need to see if I can capture that for you. Wait. Oh, okay. No, I woke him up. Yeah, it's this cutest little way of dreaming where he just like lays flat and then he starts flapping his paws. And he was just, I wish he was in the puppy cam. Oopa. Oh, by the way, Katja, hello. I'm sorry, I just started talking and I didn't even say hello to you. It's like just to let, because there are many people here who stay in the background and I'm so grateful that you're here, but I also want to let you know that if you like, feel free to just say hello so that I get the opportunity to give you a little greeting, because that always makes me happy. But yeah, that's totally up to you. We're just letting you know. True, Donna. AI is really good for reference images. Yeah, I've used it. I haven't used it for reference images, but like when I have an idea, I can like ask it to generate it and then see what it comes up with, and then I might start building on the idea. Like I have an idea, I generate an image, and then I keep building on the idea from that I got generated. That was generated on an idea that I had. That I've done. And that is actually quite helpful, because sometimes it's like hard to see. It's hard to know if what you visualize in your head is actually your views. Oh, that's also true, Donna. Donna is saying that she creates some of her best work in dark because it stops her from obsessing over the details. I haven't thought of that. That's a nice way to look at it. Maybe I should look at it like that whilst I'm painting. And I've noticed that I think my paper is drying 10 times faster because of the heat. I didn't think of that. Oh no, shoot, how am I gonna... Well, at least I don't need a hairdryer. I usually use a hairdryer to dry between layers. I don't need that now because I got my fireplace. I'm fancy. That also means I need to keep adding water. A lot of water. Enjoy your meeting, Donna. I hope it's a good one. I hope it's a positive one. I'll be here for a while longer, so. I think I should have put a little bit more thought into what kind of colors to use where. I think I'm slightly distracted, but that's okay. We're just having a bit of fun. I keep on saying that also to myself. When I say it out loud, it kind of becomes like a stronger. I take it to heart more when I say it out loud. I'm not sure if that makes sense, but. Forgot I could add in some white. This is definitely going the way I'd envisioned it. But maybe that's a good thing. Happy little accidents. I know I'm using the right colors, I'm just not using them in the right places. Do we still have music? I told you to tell me when you don't have music. This is just like, what kind of stream is this? I literally have this peaceful music in the description, in the title. So when there's no music, you guys need to let me know that there's no music. No, I guess that's unfair. It's on me. It's on me. Okay, let's see. What shall we put on now? We were currently listening to Moody Winter. So let's try. I have another one. This one. Let's do that. Let's see if it plays. Do we have music again? Wait. We don't. Oh, okay. Technical stuff. Wait. Give me a second. There we go. Now then. Is anything happening? Ah. It should work now. Oh, no. It's these kind of things. I have turned the volume down on my headphones, so of course I don't hear anything. Great. Now then. Okay, it's there. It's there. We're all good. We're all good. Okay, back to whatever it was that we were doing. You'd think that after so many live streams, I'd have solid control over everything that's going on. You wish. It's like there's always one point in a live stream where I'm like, what the heck did happen now? What on earth is going on? I don't know. So I'm currently just trying to create somewhat of a background. A bit of a colorful background. Can't really see. What kind of color is this? What kind of color are we working with? I don't know. Bit of a reddish? Maybe? Go fix. Oh, also, something I always regret after these floor live streams are my poor knees. Now I sound like a grandma. But, like, sitting on your knees for such an amount of time is kind of painful. Again, the sacrifices that I make. No, I'm just kidding. I'm having a lovely time. Oh, that's really hot. Hey buddy, you haven't said hello today. You haven't been in the puppy camp. You haven't gone to the puppy camp. You wanna say hi? Oh, you're a sleepy buddy. Okay, let's everybody. Bam Bam is here too. And you're here too. You're a sleepy buddy. You're being a sleepy buddy. Yeah. Oh, go. Go. Don't take my spot. Go away. Okay. Where were we? My paint is drying way too fast. It's drying way too fast. If you hear some weird noises, it's Bam Bam. When he's like scratching and just having a good time, he sounds like a pig. He makes this like snoring noises. So it's not me, I promise it's not me. Now that I think of it, I don't think I've painted ice before either. I don't think I've painted anything or anyone who's been ice skating before. And now we're working with a fox and a bird that are ice skating. How do you paint that? Oh gosh, I'm in over my head. Hey Bam Bam. Buddy. Nej. Du, kom hit. Bobo. Bam Bam. He has taken the couch. He knows I'm not here to stop him. No, we're not going to do that, buddy. No, that is Mama's nice couch. We're not going to scratch that. Get off. Go. Go, Bob. Get off. Get off my couch. No, no. Come on. Go. There we go. You have your own bed. You can go there. There? You want to lay here? Go. Go, Legacy. Come. Go, Legacy. Go. Night. Go, Legacy. Oh gosh, Bam Bam has woken up. That means only one thing: destruction and distraction. He's usually a very energetic pup. So, let's see how much painting I still get up to. Oh, which one? Oh, Lisa, haven't you seen Oop? The girl in the corner? That's little Oop. And the gray one, that's Bam Bam. But Oop is usually so relaxed and quiet, you don't even notice that she's there, poor girl. She's always being overlooked because she's the quiet one. I am so all over the place with these colors. I have absolutely no idea what's going on. What I should have done is knowing how to paint this before I started. But then again, I said that this was going to be a test piece, so it's fine. I am painting this to learn how to paint my own painting, so I need to keep that in mind. But I'm under pressure here. I'm literally live streaming that I'm painting. No, just kidding. Just kidding. We're letting go of that. If this turns out not the way that I expected, then that's the way it is. At least the colors are pretty. I love my colors. So I guess that's a win. It is a big issue though that it dries so fast. What is this? This is like I can't even blend my own colors anymore because it just dries faster than I can pick another swatch. Well, I guess we have something going. Adding in some purple trees, why not? Purple trees. Excuse my silence. I realized that like once I get the hang of painting, I just kind of disappear in my own little bubble. I think I also use a brush that is too thick actually. Let's use a thinner brush. Something like that. No, I don't know what kind of brush this is, but this is not working. And my paint has dried again. Shoot, I'm not used to having this like short of a time frame to add in colors. Oh no! I need to remember that for the next time. Fireplace painting equals extremely short drying time. No! I'm sorry, Lisa. What is cool? I didn't catch what is cool. Oh! Oh, okay. Okay, well that's a very different perception to what I currently have. But I guess it's cool, if you think about it. Like, if I'd been prepared for it, I might have thought that it's cooler. It's very convenient if you know how to work around it, I guess. Whoop. I think I need to get myself a set of smaller brushes as well. My strokes are way too thick for these kind of paintings. I definitely need to work on my color palette for this one. The colors are pretty, but I was going for more of like an icy cold scene, and now it's extremely vibrant. Also, excuse my dog, she's just having a cleanup party. She's she's doing her nightly washing apparently on camera. How nice. I must say, I'm getting extremely toasty. I will probably look like a baked cookie at the end of this stream. Because this is like... slightly embarrassing. Funny enough, my partner warned me about the heat. And guess what? I went along with it anyway. And now I'm paying the price. Well, you know, I shouldn't complain because we've lived here now for 4.5 years. So we've had 3 winters now? 4? Have we had 4 winters? We might have 4 winters. And I've been freezing my butt off for every single one because our heating system was broken. We tried to get it fixed, it didn't work. We did not have the fireplace we have this year. Well, we had it last year for a couple of months. We did. I think I even made like a live stream then to celebrate that we had the live stream. No, that we had the fireplace. But the years before that, we had like temperatures down to minus 30 degrees Celsius, 35 degrees Celsius. And we didn't have a solid heating system going on in this house, and this is an old house. So we were like walking around with our, you know, with our, what do you call it, hats, those like that you put on your head for heat. And 4 different jumpers at the same time, and like 3 pair of pants and woolen socks, and it was just, I should not be complaining that I'm this sweaty right now. I should not, so I'll shut up. Okay, point taken. I've given myself a point here. Point taken, I will not complain. I am very blessed. I am very blessed. I am very grateful for my fireplace and for the heat. Opa, är du färdig? Huh? This is not a washing show, Missy. I think you're clean now. Excuse me. Wait, maybe we should do it like this. Let's see what we can see. There we go. That looks better. At least we can look at Bam Bam now too. He's just we have these like stone slabs in front of the fireplace, which he loves to lay on because they get really hot. And right now, by the way, regarding the painting, adding in some background trees. So, I guess, just for information if anyone wants to join, I'm doing my little shop launch next week. It sounds like a big deal, it's not. But, well, to me it is, I guess, because it's like I've been obsessing over it all year. So, it's a big deal to me. But I just thought I'll be doing it on a live stream. Why not? Why not just publish the whole thing and share it with you on the live stream? And also, I'm not sure if any of you have heard it yet, but I am opening something that I've named Imovara, which is an emotional universe. Now, that might sound a little bit confusing, but I'm starting a second channel. I'm starting a second channel on which I'll be focusing more of the therapeutical aspects of art and making art together so that we can heal and reconnect and grow within our emotional worlds. That is the idea. So like this channel that we're on now, A Traveler of Worlds, is very much about my musings, my thoughts, me just sharing my life. And Imovara, the universe of Imovara, is all about traveling through our emotional worlds with creativity by our side. That is like the concept. And yeah, I'm starting to post on there and sharing on there also from November 1st next week. And so yeah, what I basically just wanted to say that if you would like to join on a little celebration, then you can join here 7 p.m. CEST next week on a Saturday, the day after Halloween. And we're just gonna have a bit of a fun time with some art stuff, talking about, I share a little bit more about everything. I think I'll be doing a giveaway. I have no idea how to do a giveaway, but I'll try it. See if I can figure that out. And yeah, it's just a big celebration on my behalf, and I would love to share it with you, and no, not share it, but like have you along for the ride, because I've said it before and I'll say it again. All you lovely people who have been here with me for commenting and sharing your thoughts, sharing your journeys, and talking to me, and just showing how many beautiful humans still exist in this world. You guys have shown me that. And this whole art and healing, tiny businessy thing in Imovara comes from all that inspiration that you guys have given me. And so it just feels right to, kickstart it all live, I suppose. I think I feel a little bit embarrassed. Maybe it's not embarrassed. I feel a little bit shy when I talk about it. Because it's been in my mind and in my head for so long, and it's been developing in my head for so long, and then suddenly put it into the public eye is very scary. And I have no idea how it's gonna go or what you guys are gonna think. And well, I guess we're just gonna figure that out. We're all gonna figure that out and see how it goes. But yeah, Imovara, we're gonna be traveling through our emotional worlds through creativity. And hopefully, I hope that this can become a comforting resource for when you want to feel a little more, for when you want to connect to your emotions a little more, also learning to process your emotions a little more, and most importantly, that we can do it together in a safe space. Because all of this has also kind of bloomed from my younger self. Was always so lonely. I've always been so alone. I didn't really have any friends. I didn't know how to talk to people. I didn't know how to fit into society. And so this Imovara universe is like a gift to her of that safe space and that comforting space I wish she had. And so I hope that this Imovara universe can become that for others as well. I don't know. Those are my hopes. Those are my hopes and dreams. But again, we'll just see how it goes. Good. Yeah. Anyway, I have a couple of trees going on. I'm not sure if I'm liking my trees. That's okay. I need to rethink my colors, or not rethink the colors, but kind of rethink where and how I'm gonna use them, I think. I am definitely starting to feel it in my knees. Oh, my knees are starting to ache. I have to find at some point when I get more professional, I should have a better setup where where I can sit slightly more comfortably. Wait, maybe this works. I feel like a child. Hello everyone, I'm just ahead. Okay, how does this look? Does that work? Well, it just has to work because I need to stretch out my legs for a little bit. But yeah, one time in the future, I might have a better setup. Then again, I noticed that when I have the setup very untraditional, or when I don't have anything specific to show up with, it feels the most relaxed. It just feels like a cozy hangout session instead of oh my goodness, I'm going to stream and I need to have things this way and that way. No, I never wanted the streams to be that, so. I'm currently just giving my fox a little bit of color, but I realized I don't know how to paint a fox, so that's going to be interesting. This might become a very fantastical fox, a very magical, non-fox-like fox. But that's the fun of art. You can do things and make things exactly the way that you like. So that's what I'm doing. I have to work fast because it's all drying very fast. It's hard to mix the colors this way. And then we have a blue little bird, a blue bird. I love this berry blue that I found. Is this berry blue? I'm not entirely sure, but it's a beautiful. I wish I could show you. Can I show you somehow? Oh, all the dogs have moved away from the dog cam. Oh, you're coming back, buddy? You're gonna be there? Okay, wait, let's see if we can move the dog. Hey, who is... Excuse me if I pronounce your name wrong, but hello, Renji. Renji? Is that correct? What a fun name, I like that. And I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong. Thank you, Princess Appaloosa. I think that is also kind of an illusion that that I've become a well-equipped socializing person. Because I realized that the trick is that I just need to be surrounded by the right people. So because I like and appreciate all of you, and you guys are all very wonderful to be around, that makes me relaxed, and that makes me like, I just feel like I can just talk and babble to you like we're just hanging out, best friends having a good time. But you just see me in a situation where I'm surrounded by people who I don't feel comfortable with. You will immediately see 13-year-old Frederike who has absolutely no social skills. Oh, that is so cool, Renji! Renji, I like your name! And I'm so happy that you think this looks cozy. Thank you. I think it's cozy too. I'm having the best time. I hope that everyone who is here is having a good time. And I was just gonna move. Well, you can kind of see the puppies. Oh, wait. Oop is falling over. Wait, let me see if I can move this around. My little... Hi, Nusi. Hi, Nusi. Wait. Can we move this? Why are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking at me like that? What do you want? What do you want? Let's see. Okay. This is very... Oh, I can kind of show you around. Hi. Wait. Oh, okay. Now since we're... Let's just for fun, let's do a little like interlude, or what do you call it? I'll do like this and I can show you around for a bit. Like that. Look at this magic right here. There we go. Let's see. There we have one puppy. She wants to take my spot. There we have the second puppy. And, oh, okay. You want to see my setup? This is very unaesthetic. Like, I'll give you a little bit of like a reality thing here. Okay, wait for it. This is my little art thingy. There you can, I can't get you any closer, but here's my little painting. And there we have you guys. That's like, there you are. And then I have my computery thing going on. This is, okay, that's enough. That's enough for today. Okay, bye. Wait, but let's remove that. There we go. I'm not sure why, but like, you know what? It's just good to show some reality sometimes. I literally have carried I don't even know how heavy that computer is, but I've carried it from upstairs into the living room and set it up with my computer screen, which also weighs a lot. And that's how I like, when you see me move spots, I always move these two things around, my big boxy computer and my computer screen. Anyway, when the puppies are back in the bed, I can turn on the puppy cam again. Let's go back to the cozy, the aesthetic setup, right? Let's stick to this for the rest of the stream. It looks so much better. Okay. Anyway, I was going to paint a bluebird. Hey Emma, you're just sneaking in the background. I didn't know that. You're a sneaky little person. And as soon as I show you the reality of things, you're like, hey. You're welcome for showing you. I guess maybe it's important to do that. It's like, yeah. It's just such a good, I need to remind myself of that as well, because it's so easy to set things up in a way that looks a certain way, right? And it's so important to remember that when we watch people's lives on the internet, we are seeing what they choose to show us. You've been here the whole time! Jeez, woman, where have you, you could have said hello. No, I'm just kidding. I keep saying that I appreciate it when you guys say hello, but there's absolutely no pressure to do it. It's just lovely to know that you've been here the whole time. Well, I was gonna say something. No, you just make me happy, Emma. Thank you for saying hello now. Where was I going? Oh yeah. Just remember that when we watch people's lives on social media, we are watching what they choose for us to see. And it always yeah, it's so easy to judge. This is, okay, now I'm going on a bit of a sadder, on a bit of a lower note. But it's okay, isn't it? It's more of just remember to... I said this on the Instagram the other day as well, that when we perceive things and we watch content of people and we consume things from other people, we create judgment in our head, or we get an opinion about how they live and who they are. And regarding social media, we kind of can't really create judgment about them because you aren't watching their real lives in the first place. Well, that's harsh. That's harsh to say, because I'm doing my very best to be... Sorry, I'm burping. That's horrible. But I'm trying to be as authentic as I can, right? But you don't see 90% of the rest of my life. So we need to be careful to have opinions and judge other people based on what we are shown, because you will never know what's truly going on behind the scenes. And I'm saying this because some people have a very bad habit of gathering information from people and then creating a story about somebody, and they haven't even gotten the information from the person it is about in the first place. And I'm talking from experience here because I find myself in a situation these days. Me and my partner find ourselves in a situation where there is being judgment created around us based on stories that somebody else has told about us. And nobody has talked to us about what is really going on. Nobody has asked of our view of the story. And so it's just so important that when we consume anything, when we hear anything from anyone, just keep in mind that there are things going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. And so we need to be very careful to give opinions, to give judgment, and most importantly, spread the stories that we hear, because we might be spreading lies, and it might have big consequences, and it might, it creates so much misunderstanding and so much hardship and so much pain for so many people just because other people decide to share stories that are lies. I'm not sure if that makes sense. But yeah, I just wanted to say that because it's a very dominant theme in my life right now, where I feel the unfairness. My partner and I feel that sickening feeling of, we know people are creating opinions about us based on someone else's story that is a false story. And so we're just, yeah, you get the point. So what I wanted to say, when you watch other people's lives, when you notice that you are creating an opinion about someone, just keep in mind that at least talk to the person it's actually about. And when it's an online thing where you can't talk to the person, just know that you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. So always keep that space for being able to change your opinions or change your mind or have other ideas about it. I remember, Hey, CJ! Oh, this is so nice. It's been so long. Hey, CJ, you are an uncle now. Congratulations. Everybody say congratulations to CJ because he's an uncle to a little girl, which is absolutely amazing. Yeah. Yeah, you're so right, Lissa. Lissa is saying that she has the same thoughts regarding the like people creating opinions and thoughts about you, and they created based on false stories or like from third people who have nothing to do with the situations. She's saying that she at the same time tells herself they are not talking about her, they are talking about somebody else. And that's a really good point, because they literally are talking about somebody else, because they have no idea what story they're actually like. They are basing their opinions on falsehood or like on uncertainty. And so that's not you, because you aren't these like, yeah, anyway, I'm going on a rant here, which I probably shouldn't. But unfair, if there's anything that makes me like, that really triggers me, it is unfairness. And to see sometimes how people eat stories up without having without having the space left inside of them to hear other versions. And that's when things get dangerous, because it's just like, yeah, anyway, it's a good conversation. Thank you, Lissa. Yeah, I get uncertain. You see, I get uncertain sometimes. I'm like, where am I going with this? And yeah. I had another point. Oh yeah, it was, I don't remember. I've completely forgotten my painting. I just keep on washing my brush. But I think I heard it a couple of years ago or as a child. It's like, your memory, there are two things. First of all, you remember one thing, and the longer time passes, the more that story changes. Like, something that happened to me 10 years ago, I cannot tell the full truth of it today, simply because my brain has altered that story so many times throughout the span of those 10 years that if I were to tell you this story and think that I'm telling you the truth as I remember it, you can be certain that there are things in it that, weren't truth 10 years ago. And the same goes for when one person tells a story about somebody else, and that story goes to another person who then tells that story to somebody else again. This story keeps shaping and changing, and people like dramatic stuff. People like making big stories and having it sound horrible or weird. Like, they like adding that touch of things. And so for each person who hears a version of the story, this version just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, right? Until it's like completely blown out of the roof. And that's another experience I had that I heard from a friend that I talked to a while ago. I was walking to her. I was gonna drink a cup of coffee with her. And so I walked past somebody who talked, like, I was just saying, hello, have a good day, like a very normal conversation. And this person was like, oh, this person who lives there and there? She has a very strong political opinion about this and this and that. So this person that I was talking to was saying that this woman that I was going to visit had these very specific political opinions. And I'm like, okay, why are you telling me that? First and foremost, I am talking about your lawn, like I've frozen on a nice spot. I'm still here, don't worry. I'm gonna continue the story, but my camera died. Give me a second. Wait, I don't want to be frozen in this spot. But where's my battery? Shoot, I hope you can still see me. Where's my battery? Shoot. Oh, Lord. Where are we going with this? You gotta be kidding me. Ah! Wait, I don't know where my battery is. This is horrible. Wait, what have I done with it? No. I was so certain I'd put it here. Please don't run away, everybody. Oh, I found it. It's on my computer. On my computer. Okay, give me a second. We're still here. We should be back in a minute. Less than that. Okay. We're still here. Wait. No, not that kind of screenshot. I don't want a screenshot of that. Okay, wait, I need to fix this. Are we back? Oh, that's bad. Shoot, okay. Wait. Wait. Let me see. How are we doing? Okay. Is something happening? I think so. I was in the middle of the story. How rude of my camera to shut me off like that. Are we in focus? Kind of? Are we kind of in focus? We're kind of in focus. It's good enough. It's good enough. Anyway, I was gonna say that I was talking to this person on my way to another person. And this person was saying to me that, yeah, have you heard about these political views about that this woman has that I was on the way to, right? And I'm like, no, I haven't heard of that. And I'm like, why are you talking to me about these political views in the first place? Because I was just saying hello and talking about your lawn. And I'm like, why do you feel the need to tell me that she has these kind of views? And so I say goodbye, I move on, and then I go to this woman that I was to visit that these stories were told about. And I told her that. And it turned out that this woman had never talked to this other person in the first place who was telling me about her political views. So this person who was telling me about this woman's political views had heard it in like this area from other people. He had never talked directly to this woman. Of course, it turns out that the political views that he thought she had, she didn't have at all. And it's just like, yeah. And my mind just, I'm not sure, you can probably notice that I get a little bit like, not excited, but I get, this gets to me because this is how you damage this is how you damage people. This is how you create really shitty situations for people who don't deserve it. It's because people spread stories that, you know, aren't true in the first place. You've never talked to the person who the story is about. And it's just, yeah. Okay, story time's over. At least that one. That was another little rant. I still haven't made my bluebird blue, so, you know, gotta do something else. Yeah, bad gossiping. You're right, Emma. It's just, it's infuriating. It's really infuriating. And then the worst part, okay, I'm continuing. No, I'll stop in a minute. But the thing, am I gossiping now? Maybe I am. Oh, that's bad. No, but it's like, okay, I'll stop in a moment. But just like the fact that, you know, the person that I was talking to, who literally, this person stopped me to tell me about these political views whilst I was talking about the grass. And I was like, where the heck is this coming from? Oh, anyway. I was painting foxes and birds. Let's continue painting foxes and birds. Oh. It's kind of dangerous when you don't have like a person to talk back to you, because then this happens. That's when you just start babbling, right? That's when it all just comes out. Now let's just make my little bluebird blue. And focus on all the beautiful things and the beautiful colors and all the beautiful people who don't do these things that I just mentioned. Because so many people are aware that this is not the right way to treat other people. And I know that you guys aren't these kind of people. And so we'll just keep on being loving and kind and have patience for each other. Oh, thank you, Emma. Emma is saying that I'm right to be angry about it. Yeah, I am, right? I think I am. Like, I don't want to be judgmental towards anyone, but it really did make me angry in the moment when I heard this person say these things. And that's why I also get angry about the situation that my partner and I found ourselves in, where stories are being told and nobody asks us about it. Nobody checks with us if this is truth or not. No, it just spreads like wildfire, and yeah, it's upsetting. You moved to the countryside to live a peaceful life. That was how it was supposed to be. But anyway, did I end this on a very low note? I didn't mean to. Well, I haven't ended anything, so that helps. I just, when you experience these kind of things, and also when you see so much unfairness in the world, you just sometimes wonder, like, why can't some people just be kinder? And I know that sounds silly, because people are the way that they are, but why can't we just treat each other with a bit more respect, with a bit more patience, with a bit more not judging people like the cover of a book kind of thing, right? Because at the end of the day, we're all just literally human beings trying to figure stuff out, trying to live our lives, trying to live it as well as we can. And it's gosh darn hard. Life is hard. Like, yeah, I'm not saying that as a negative thing. It just is. And there's also so much amazing stuff in it. Life is absolutely magnificent and amazing, but it's also really, really tough. And why can't we give each other a little bit more patience and have a bit more understanding of that? I wonder. Oh, Kristen, hello! Thank you for popping in, though. No worries that you're late. Oh, okay, Donna. Have a lovely. I hope you have I hope you have another lovely meeting, and that it goes well. And I'm excited to see you for the next live stream. Thank you for hanging out. You have made my day. You all make my day. You all make. Oh, should I say evening? You all make my evening, for sure. Most definitely. Hey, my quiet corner. I know that is not your name. I would love to know kind of your name if you'd like. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for subscribing. That makes my heart so full. Thank you. That is just, oh gosh. I'm just gonna start grinning like a buffoon just because it makes my day. Thank you for being here. We are just talking about the most random of things. The hardships of life and the mismatch of colors. And what else have I been talking about today? Oh yeah, how hot it is to do a painting live stream by a fireplace. I've been complaining about that too. Shall I also tell you a secret? I have this beautiful fancy mug, and it looks like a tea mug. It is even called a snuggle mug, but I have soda in it. There's not a drop of tea in it. There's soda, because I couldn't stand the thought of drinking tea in front of the fireplace with these temperatures. Oh, Carol! That is such a wonderful name. Hello, Carol. Welcome to the lovely bunch of people who are in here. Thank you, Kristen. It is a very lovely fireplace, and it's so fun that, like, okay, I can't physically share the fireplace with you, but at least I can share it this way. Right, you know what? I'm gonna be honest and say I'm gonna go get myself some more soda in my snuggle mug. It's empty, and I need some refreshments. Oh, my knees. Oh boy, my knees. Just give me a second here. Just need to do some stretching. I've been sitting on my knees for too long. Okay. I'll be back in a minute. We are refreshed. Also, for anyone who wasn't aware that I'm wearing my very fancy leopard print PJs, this is your permission slip to sit in your PJs and watch this live stream, because I'm literally doing this live stream in my PJs. That is so nice that I just have this lovely group of people where I literally can sit in my PJs on a live stream and paint. Okay. Now, this painting is not going well, by the way. I'm absolutely all over the place and I cannot seem to I can't split my brain today. I either paint or I talk. And I end up talking way more than I paint. Ooh, you're still in your PJs, Kristen, yay! That's lovely to hear. Okay. I will, I'm kind of determined to at least have a very brief draft of this painting before I end the stream. I cannot leave this half finished. I can't. So we need to add some more color. The fireplace is still going. So we're gonna give my sweet little bird a bit of a reddish pinkish hat. That could be cute. Maybe more red, just to fit it in. Wait. Okay, no, we still got music. I also have a feeling that when I see this painting in a different, better lighting in a little bit, it will look completely different than what I'm seeing right now. But that's okay. It is surprisingly hard to paint paintings without a reference image, I will say. Oh, by the way, Kristen, how is Bean doing? For anyone who doesn't know, little Bean is Kristen's cat, and he was very unwell for a while, but he seems to have perked up. I really hope so. That he's just on his way to become his cute little beanie self again. Okay, I have a interesting idea. I'm curious to see what I can think of to talk about, or what I can end up talking about if you guys give me a theme. This might be a horrible idea. Maybe nobody even has a theme for me, but if you have a theme, any theme, just keep it appropriate, keep it clean, but other than that, give me a theme and let's see what my brain can come up with. what I can end up talking about. I feel like when I'm in this ranty mindset, I can literally talk about anything. I'm not saying that it's going to be wise or that it's going to make any sense, but I think I can say a lot of words, so. Oh, okay, and it's really good to hear that little bean is lounging in the sun. Oh, that's good news. That's really good news. That makes me happy, Kristen. Thank you for sharing that. But yeah, anyone, do you have a theme? Give me a very random theme. And please don't leave me hanging, because that's embarrassing. Please don't ignore me. Just write something, because I know that you're there. Oh, God. Nobody's sharing a theme. I need it, like, I've been talking for, how long have I been talking for? I've been talking for 2 hours. Like, I need a little bit of help here. I need a little bit of a nudge. I can't think of everything myself. I need something to work with. Waffles! Thank you, Renji. See? Renji is standing up for me. He comes with an interesting topic called waffles. Okay. Maybe we should do this in like a story time thing. Give me a moment here. I need to see where this goes. I need to see where this waffles. Oh, that's a hard one. Waffles. Yeah, I agree on that, Liz Gal. They are very yummy. Let's start with that. Waffles are very yummy. What are they made of? What do you guys make waffles of? When I make waffles, it's flour. I think I would mix like what is it? What are the words in English? Like you have the full grain and the whole grain, and then like the bread flour kind of thing. So I mix like 50-50 of that, and then I put some baking soda in it, and then I put milk, maybe 2 eggs, maybe a little bit of cardamom. Do you put that in there? I might put a little bit of cardamom in it. And then salt and a drop of maple syrup, just to balance out the saltiness. Ooh, okay, so, have you guys ever seen Norwegian waffles? Because those are very different from, like, any other kind of Belgian waffles or American waffles. Are those a thing? Because usually when you think of waffles, it's just, like, really thick bread kind of thingies. But the Norwegian waffles, we eat in an interesting way. Oh, gosh, yeah, okay, okay, the waffle topic is coming. So here in Norway, the waffles are very thin, like very crepe, like very, very thin like that. And they are like flower shaped, and they are very, it's like a very big mushy pancake. And you eat it with sour cream, jam, and brown cheese, which is the most, if any Norwegian people are watching this, I am so sorry, but brown cheese is the most disgusting thing. I should probably not use the word disgusting for food, but brown cheese is like, no, don't even get me started to think about it. So they eat their waffles with sour cream, jam, and brown cheese. And they look like flatty, flippily pancakey things. What are mochi style waffles? What is that? Mochi style. Wait, I need my phone. No, I usually don't go on my phone. Wait, I need to find mochi style. I need to see this. Mochi style waffles. Oh yeah. Isn't that like a typical mochi style? Is like Belgian version. Because wait, I need to show you the Norwegian version. Let me find my phone. We're now going also on this waffle rant. Thank you, Renji. We shall find. Let's see. Well, let's see. We are gonna find the Norwegian brown cheese waffles, which you never ever in your life would like to taste. In Norwegian you say vafler med brunost og syltetøy. And it looks like, do not be fooled by the image. Wait. I don't want the recipe, no thank you. It looks like this. I'm not sure if my phone is gonna focus. Wait for it. I'm coming to you, okay? I'm not sure if this is gonna focus, but can you? Oh, that's very bright. Oh wait, I can do this. Something like that. There you go. That is a Norwegian waffle with brunost or syltetøy, which if you ever come to Norway, do not try it. Or by all means try it and then regret it afterwards. But yeah. Don't say that they look good, CJ. You are supposed to be on my team here. In this chat, in this live stream, we do not like vafler med brunost og syltetøy. I'm Renji. I am living in Norway and I have ever since I was 1 year old when I moved from the Netherlands to Norway with my parents. So I've been living 26 years in Norway and 1 year in the Netherlands where I was born. So, yeah. Have I talked about the waffles enough now? Is there anything else to say about waffles? I have completely forgotten my painting again. Great. Anything else to say about waffles? No. I think I have shared the extent of my waffle knowledge. By all means, CJ, if you ever come to Norway, give it a try. You can regret it later, or maybe even worse, you're gonna enjoy it. But I guess that will be fine as well. We all have different tastes, so it's just my very personal, humble opinion, and my mother's as well, that we do not like brunost, and we do not like brunost on waffles. So now you know that about me. Oh, are you from Lithuania then, Renji? And you also have flat waffles. That's nice. Yeah, the heart-shaped ones. Exactly. That you like rip apart in these hearts that you then fill with stuff. Because like waffles are good. I like the Norwegian waffles. There's nothing wrong with the waffles. It's just what you put on the waffles. That's like the thing here. Oh, my knees. Okay. Do we have... Does anyone have another theme? This was fun. This was very helpful because my brain has reached its capacity of thinking about things to talk about. I have been sitting here, after all, for 2 hours and 10 minutes. So, help me out. What is the next topic? What's the next theme? No, we're not... Not pancakes. Thank you very much. No. That's too similar. Although, when you think about it, now I want pancakes. Now I just want to eat pancakes. Oh gosh. Renji, do you like food? Since you're coming with these food-related themes. I wish I had a cool pancake story, but I don't think I do. Neither do we eat weird kind of pancakes here in Norway, so I have nothing to tell there. Ooh, CJ, don't get me started. Okay. So, I am one of those... CJ is, by the way, saying... Oh, yeah, okay. Well, first of all, Renji is cleaning the kitchen. That's why we're getting all the food themes. And CJ is saying that the next theme could be VHS, or videotapes. So on that note, I should also probably try to keep on painting whilst I talk. But on that note, I am the blessed human being who still has experienced those kind of things. Now that make me sound very old, and that's not what I mean. Like, I am very young, so, but I'm still like, I see myself so blessed as still being a young generation who has experienced the VHS era. Maybe probably more like the DVD era. Can I even call it an era? Like time? But yeah, I just remember as a kid, like my parents came to Norway when I was 1 year old. We had a very humble household. How do you call it? My parents built everything up from scratch, which I admire them for so much. But what I remember so distinctly is that my favorite part as a kid was having this like really fat TV. This like literally a square box, which was this big. That was the TV we had, and it had this built-in VHS player and Teletubbies. Is that how you say it in English? The Teletubbies. Is that the right thing? The Teletubbies. I watched the Teletubbies, and I watched it like I can still watch the entire thing in my head. I don't know how many years I watched it for, but many on VHS. Let me see if Teletubbies is the right way to say it. It is! Oh, and now that I see it, it had 5 seasons from 1997. I love that so much. Oh gosh, those were the good old days. Clifford and Barney. Oh yeah, that's fun too. I know, like, wait, I'm catching up on that. Wait, you still own one, CJ? A VHR TV? That's such a good idea. My partner and I have actually, we have a TV that we don't watch TV on, but we watch movies sometimes. But we've started like gathering VHS videotapes, old movies that we love, and we're gonna buy an old, like on Marketplace or something. And we're gonna buy a big TV with a VHS player in it, just because we want to go back to those days where you actually had to put a movie into your TV or into like a VHS player or a DVD player to watch it. It's just like that. It's so, like, when you think of it, sorry to anyone who loves Netflix and Disney and all these kind of streaming platforms, but it's so boring. It's not even boring. It's just so much. It's just so completely and utterly overwhelming. And it takes away that like wonderful feeling of, oh, I'm gonna put my DVD or my VHS into my TV and I'm gonna sit and have a movie night. It's not like, and you can't just like switch from one movie to the next in a heartbeat, right? Yeah, no. So we are gathering, like, we are buying VHSs where we find them, and then we're gonna buy a TV when we find the right one, and then we're gonna have our movie nights on these like big old TVs, and I'm just really, really excited about it. Oh, I love that, Kristen. Kristen is saying that her dad has a big box of VHS tapes and he watches them. He refuses to pay for a TV channel, so he just watches his movies on repeat. That is chef's kiss to your dad, Kristen. I'm not sure why I say chef's kiss, because it's not related to food. But it's just, there's something so comforting about it, right? It's something so... My partner and I talk a lot about it these days. Okay, I think I've just completely deviated from my painting. Now I'm just chatting. If I'm talking too much, will you let me know? I'm sorry. But yeah, we're just like, there was something about the 90s and the early 2000s. And maybe even for you who are like, who weren't children in that time, maybe you were young adults or adults, but like there's something in that time that is so nostalgic and so beautiful. And like a completely different topic on that is that my partner just said the other day, like, we never hear kids playing on the streets anymore. Like, we never hear the sound of children playing together on the streets, or seeing children playing together without a phone. Right? It's just, when you stop to think about it, it's just bizarre. Oh, it's really lovely to hear that you guys agree on like that. You know, the streaming platforms can be so overwhelming. Yeah, like you say, Renji, it's like there is a freedom to being able to switch to another movie in a heartbeat, but the mindfulness that comes from, like you say, just choosing one, and you're just gonna sit there and watch the one that you've put into your device to watch it. It's just like, I'm not sure what I'm getting at, but you can probably tell that like I really love and cherish the old ways. The old ways. Now I sound like a something, but like the ways before social media and streaming platforms and everything became so overwhelmingly available, and so much. It's like our brains can't comprehend it. My brain can't comprehend it. I actually remember that I had 3 years where I did not consume a single movie or a single TV show. That was, I think, from 2020 to 2023. I didn't watch anything. I think I also became, because you notice this is, okay, we're just going on another rant here. But I think I just realized that I slowly got traumatized by all the things that I was seeing. You know, because there's very little, how do you call it? There's a very low threshold on what you can show people on the new TV shows and the new movies these days. Like we're being so bombarded with things that should be absolutely horrific to a human mind, but we're being so bombarded with it that we just get desensitized. And I think I started to feel that like when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, I could not stand the sight of blood. Like the single drop of blood, I just fainted. And just the thought of somebody being like, can I say these things even? But something horrible, seeing something horrible happening to a person, I was like, I was gone. And then you start watching movies, and like I became an adult. I could watch whatever I wanted, and I just felt myself being able to watch worse and worse things until I finally realized that, wait a minute, I'm watching all this stuff which no human mind should ever have to experience, and I'm watching it as entertainment. And that was quite the light bulb moment of, oh gosh, there's something very wrong with this. Now, that's just my humble opinion. Again, take everything I say with a grain of salt. This is just from how I view and experience things, and I'm a vulnerable person. Like I can't stand much. In the sense of like, again, if I see blood or if I see something horrible happening, I'm immediately like, my brain just goes into shock. Not that that is a bad thing. I actually think that's a good thing. And after I stopped watching anything for 3 years, I completely like reset that threshold of what I was able to see. So now I just watch children's movies and Harry Potter and you know, very clean stuff just to preserve my brain. And I'm very happy to be in that place. Oh, that is so nice, Lissa. Lissa is saying that she still hears the kids playing. That makes me happy. That's actually really comforting to hear. Yeah, I agree with you, Renji, that Renji is saying that everyone is always, people always say that they tend to be nostalgic towards the times when they were young. But Renji genuinely believes that the world was genuinely better back then, and I don't think you're alone in that. You aren't alone in that, because I agree. And yeah, you're also right, Kristen, that even like all the options we have on YouTube, what we can watch, just the amount of things we can put in our brains is like, it's insane. Oh, it's insane. Oh. Anyway, that was another rant. This turned into a ranty stream instead of finishing a Gifts of Love stream. I'm so sorry. Oh, my brain is cooked, I can tell you that. Oh, the fireplace is almost dying as well. You know what, lovely folks? I think I've had enough. my brain capacity is nearing its end. And you know what? I can untape my little painting, but there's nothing that's finished. Okay, like I can show you the colors, but this I think I need to dedicate some more time on this. But I'll show you the colors because this was supposed to be a painting stream. It turned into something else. But let's see. Oh, I'm not sure if it's also very warm is the white balance, but this, you know, there's supposed to be a fox there, but you can't really see it. And there's my little bluebird, but she's very flat. And there's supposed to be some trees, but that's not really happening either, so. Okay. I am ready to call it a day. Again, if you lovelies want to be here for the A Traveler of Worlds shop launch and also the Imovara Emotional Universe launch, which will be the new channel where I will be posting so much therapeutic art stuff and stories and experiences. Yeah, it is next Saturday, 7 p.m. CEST. And I would just be very humbled and very, very grateful and so happy if you want to celebrate with me. That would mean everything. So, yeah. I have an intense week ahead to fix everything up and to get everything ready. But if you like and if you have a moment to spare next Saturday, I'd love to see you then because I'll be launching everything live, which is just, I don't know why I decided to do that, but we're gonna do it and we're just gonna see how it goes. And we're gonna hope for the best and whatever happens, happens, right? Thank you guys for being here. I had the absolute best time. This was really fun. I also really enjoyed the theme. The theme chat was fun. Let's remember that. Let's remember the theme chat. Next time we can talk about the pancakes, Renji, because then we have like surpassed the waffle chat. And maybe we can talk about DVDs or CDs. That would also be fun. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope you had a good time. Thank you for your new lovely souls who showed up. Carol and Renji, it was really exciting to meet you. And of course, Emma, Kristen, CJ, Lissa, Donna, Katja, you were here. Princess Appaloosa, you were all here. And all you other lovely bunch of people who watched quietly behind the scenes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You make my heart truly happy. You really do. So, mwah! I need to find my off button, which also always takes like a couple of minutes. Let's see. I need to go there, and I need to go there, and I can click on that. Okay. I'm out. Thank you for today. And hopefully I'll see you next Saturday. That would be really fun. Have a good rest of your week. Bye. Bye-bye.